All right, what's up, guys? I'm back. So now we're going to go over technical analysis. So with technical analysis, we're pretty much just going to focus on like moving averages, using the Fibonacci when supposed to, and understanding market pattern structures or whatnot. So first things first. So moving averages. So the moving averages that I use as of right now, just to give you a brief overview of the moving averages. Moving averages are these lines right here. This gold line, this turquoise line, and this dark blue line. I'm going to change that dark blue line to maybe like a more vibrant color. Let's see. All right, cool. I'm just gonna pick something random. Let's say that. All right, cool. This works. All right, so the three moving averages that I use, which are indicators. Indicators are pretty much based around like uh just confirmations in the market. So they give us tools to be able to know how prices moving throughout the day, far as like just hints and stuff like that. So indicators and moving averages just help you learn how to trade on your own a little bit better uh, by using by trusting these indicators or whatnot. So these lines that I have here are my moving averages. So what they do is they tell me the trend at the time they cross. So at the time they cross, they tell me the trend. So I usually use like the 8, the 200, and the 50. So what you do is you'll come over here to indicators, and then you can use moving averages. So the moving average that I use is the 8. So my 8 is this vibrant peach color right here that's closest to the candles. So this also acts as as a support and resistance in a way, but it's just more of a smaller one, especially like if you're scalping or whatnot. So like this pretty much like as you can see right here, this basically looks like the moving averages are touching as like a resistance. So the candles came back down, and then it broke that moving average. The candle broke that moving average, and it kept buying up or whatnot. And it sat on it right here as a support. So I don't base it off that, but that's just a way to look at the 8. The 200 is this big long color right here, turquoise color. So it pretty much moves in and out of the candles, and it floats more on the out surface of the candles and not too close to them. It's not as tight. So this moving averages pretty much acts as a stronger support and resistance in a way, but mainly just on higher time frames. Honestly, is when you can use this moving averages for confirmation in the market. So trading is all about having multiple confirmations and having multiple confluences before you take any trade. So you want to make sure that these confirmations that I taught you before all add up. So you want to add out all that up onto your chart or whatnot. So like trend lines, support and resistance, key zones, key levels. You want to put all those things onto your chart and just have it like come to a meet agreement, and that will be like a confirmation for you to be able to execute on that trade. And last but not least, we have my 50, which is my golden. So my 50 is probably my most accurate one because it's closest to the candles most of the time, and it's not too far like the 200. So I could play this a little bit better on the 4 hour, the 5 minute, and 15 as well. So like as you can see, it moves with the trend. So however the actual market is going, it'll tell you the direction of the market. So let's say anytime my peach and my gold cross, it tells you the trend. So anytime the peach crosses the gold going down, like right here, this is where it crosses going down, that automatically lets you know that the overall trend is selling on a 4 hour time frame. So here you see that the peach crossed it going up. So in this case, price was just buying up in a way. As you can see, price was just buying up here continuously. So just because they cross right here. So just understand that anytime they cross, that lets you know that the trend is going up for a buy. So that's one confirmation to let you know you're going to be looking for a long position, which I say as terminology that means buy. So here you see they cross going down, and what happened? The trend was going down. So anytime they cross, they let you know the trend. So boom, peach crossed it again here, and it's crossing it going up. So if it crosses it going up, that means the trend is going to buy up. If it crosses it going down, that means the trend is going to buy down. So that's how we do moving averages or whatnot. So make sure you understand moving averages. So you can just keep looking like all over your chart or whatnot. So right now, if we was looking at the current chart, the current market, you can see that price is moving down. So anytime price moves down, that just automatically lets you know, okay, the moving averages are confirming that it's moving down. So like I said, the peach crossed it right here going down. And what happened? Price came all the way down to here and then bought back up a little bit. So yeah, that's moving averages. And then here's another cross. Here's a better example. The peach bought it up. It was going up and it crossed again and it just kept going in the uptrend. So you don't have to necessarily use my colors. What you'll do is just come over here to moving averages, click on moving average, and then you want to click on it and it should pop up over here. So if it pops up with a 9, just do it like 3 times or however many times you can. If it says anything about upgrading, just make sure that you have, just pretty much just make sure that you have the least the standard version so you can use moving averages and stuff like that. But what you'll do is you'll come over here, click on settings, and then you'll go to inputs and you'll change these numbers to 8, 250. And then you'll click OK. And then you can mess with like the color and the style, the MA moving averages, which is like confirmations to let you know that price is going in a buy direction or a sell direction. So yeah, right now these are my colors, the 8, 250. So I have 3 moving averages, which is 3 lines to let me know the overall trend is. My 200 is like a support and resistance for my higher time frames, and my 50 and my 8 just lets me know the overall trend whenever they cross, whichever one is crossing. So like I said, if the 8 is crossing the 50, whatever direction the 8 is going in, whenever it meets and crosses, that's the actual trend. So like here, it crossed it in that direction going up, so that trend was a buy, and then it kind of crossed it here for a short period of time, and that trend was for a sell. So just remember that the 8 and 50 is important.